Good day, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora, which is my people. All in all, it has been another good, beautiful day for protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Unfortunately or fortunately, there is nothing interesting that I should report to you today. But, as you know, when I'm finished protesting, it is always my pleasure and delight to bring you something of a social nature. Most of the time I've St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but today I'm going to bring you a story of incident that happened yesterday. My people, yesterday, I was at the Los Angeles Public Library using the computer system on the lower level 1. While I was there, a black man, starts seizing. Normally I don't get involved in these things because they have made a choice and rejected my God and chose the Caucasians to be their masters and the Satans to be their gods. So whatever happened to them, happened to them. I don't get involved in it. So when he starts seizing, one of the librarian, a girl came around and she started to try to help him. Her intention was honorable. But as you know, I don't like these people. So I paid attention to what she was doing. And you know, I am a man who's trained, is a medical, trained in the medical field. So I looked at what she was doing and I observed what she was doing was totally wrong. She was compromising the man already compromised airway. Now, I do not know what caused his seizures, right? But seizures can be caused by a lot of things. And they are normally a brain reaction that gone wrong. It can be triggered by a lot of things. Now, when people have these kind of seizures, especially epileptic seizure, it normally affects their breathing. So your number one priority is to ensure that the person's airway is cleared. And the only way the best way to do it is to put him in the recovery position. Now, this librarian lady would have been reading somewhere about putting the people on the sides, right? But she didn't understand what it meant. She was literally trying to balance that man on his side with his hands beneath him, right? Not in the recovery position, balancing him on his side. When she did that, his head fell in a very abnormal position, which further compromised the man's breathing. From where I was, he was laboring when he had the seizure, but now that she was trying to help him and she was helping him wrong, you can hear his laboring get even worse. I didn't care whether this man died or not. I just wanted to show up this lady for her incompetence or stupidity. In other words, my involvement was malicious. So I went and said, lady, you're not doing this thing right. You need to put him in the recovery position. She had no idea of what I was saying. So I start moving his leg because you know when you have a seizure, your bodies get erected, and however you fall, your limbs become in a erected position, and you have to literally force their body into the recovery position. Not really the upper, but their legs area and their torso area. She had to pull their legs to go into the recovery position. So I was trying to tell her what she's doing is wrong. She needs to put him in the recovery position. But she was insisting that she was right. While the man is dying, while she was helping him, she was insisting that she was. Then she had the heart to ask me, "Are you a doctor?" What she's saying here, that she is going to help this man. And if a black man is going to come and intercede, he must not have any lesser qualification than the highest qualification where rendering medical service is concerned. So she had no training whatsoever in the medical field, but she will not relinquish the care of that man to someone unless that person is a doctor or unless he came there with the ambulance. These are people with what you call hero complex. People who have lived a very unadventurous life. And when they get a chance to become a hero or to become a savior, no one is going to interfere with their opportunity to become a savior. So I put the man's legs in the correct position, and when she became tired because his seizure lasted longer than she could afford to hold him. As soon as she became tired, she let him go, and the man's body fall naturally into the recovery position, and he stopped seizing. He started breathing normal. She almost killed the man in her effort to help him because she was prejudiced to me. This is one of the librarians who would pass and see me protesting with my sign, say, "I don't want the white man's money, woman, friendship, or fame," and so forth. So all of these things build up her prejudice. She is not going to relinquish the care of a man who is trained in the medical field. When she asks me if I was a doctor, I say, "You never know. I probably am." Or words to that effect. Now, if she did not have a hero complex or a savior complex,
I'll have to go.
then her responsibility in an emergency, knowing that she is not trained as a medical practitioner like I am, the first thing she ought to do is make an announcement. Is there anyone who is trained in handling emergencies, or if there anyone who is a trained first responder present? No. If she, who is not trained, cannot help him, no one else will be given the opportunity to help that man. So now I wrote a little thing on Facebook and I published it. My people, I tried to share it on some of my pages, and for heaven's sake, I couldn't share it. I will share the information on look, for example, I could not even get into one of my pages that deal with the library and access my Facebook page from that page. The people are always monitoring whatever I'm doing on the system. So when they see me write the little narrative of what happens, they didn't want me sharing it. My people, I open different pages. I post the link. I share the link. It was there. I saw it there. I came out of the page and I immediately went back in the page. And the link that I shared disappeared. I did it on about 10 different pages. And each time I did it, the same thing happened. It shows that the library staff, their IT people, are monitoring everything I do in the library. Even when I was on my phone doing the same thing. It happens because I made a documentation of it. I recorded it. And the only how I could have recorded my activities as to trying to post the link, I had to do it on my phone. And it happened repeatedly over and over and over again. My people, Chief Strong World don't lie when I tell you they are monitoring everything that I do. For example, I call one of my friends, a Jamaican guy from Bermuda, Michael Hales, a good man. We have parallel lives. Believe the same thing, grew up in the same manner and so forth. He is Jamaica, I am Vincent Chance. On Sunday, and when me and Michael start talking, I was calling him using Wi-Fi. Immediately the call dropped. When I go and check to see what happened, my Wi-Fi was turned off without my help, without my assistance. That is because they were listening to our call and they didn't like the line of conversation we were speaking. And they turned off my Wi-Fi. The Caucasians monitors every move I make. They are now monitoring every move my friend Michael make. Every move. Why? Because he refused to take a dick up his ass like I did. And they will try to give him a criminal record. They'll try to pressure him as they have pressured me. But all you have to do is hold on. Hold on. Because the end is soon. My name is Chief Strong World, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. I'll talk to you soon.